Attention, Pittsburgh Steelers fans! We bring you fresh and exclusive news about our team to keep you updated on everything happening this preseason. Russell Wilson, the Steelers' new star quarterback, is finally set to make his highly anticipated first appearance on the field in black and gold. After missing the first preseason game against the Houston Texans due to a minor calf injury sustained on the first day of training camp, Wilson is ready to lead the team in the second preseason game this Saturday against the Buffalo Bills at Acrisure Stadium. Head coach Mike Tomlin confirmed that Wilson has had a couple of exceptional practice days and that the injury is no longer an issue. With each passing day, his injury is less of a concern. "We're excited to see him participate in this home game," Tomlin commented. Wilson, along with the starters, is scheduled to play about 4 series, which is double the time they saw action in the first preseason game. However, keep in mind that everything can change. Tomlin is known for adjusting his game plan based on how things develop on the field, so we might see Wilson and the starters playing more or less time than expected. As for the team's physical condition, Tomlin hasn't ruled out any player for Saturday's game. Although some, like center Nate Herbig, wide receiver Roman Wilson, tackle Troy Fautanu, and running back Jonathan Ward, missed Thursday's practice due to injuries, the coach stated that the decision on their participation will be made right before the game. "We're not ruling anyone out. Everyone who's healthy will play. That's our mentality," emphasized Tomlin. In other updates, outside linebacker Alex Highsmith and cornerback Dante Jackson had limited participation in Thursday's practice, while T.J. Watt took a rest day. Additionally, rookie Zach Frazier replaced Herbig in the starting lineup, and both Nick Herbig and Jeremiah Moon worked with the first team at the outside linebacker position. Meanwhile, Corey Trice Jr. took Jackson's place on defense. This second preseason game will be crucial for many players looking to secure a spot on the team's final roster. As Tomlin aptly said, time is running out for us to divide up and find our role on the team. So don't miss Saturday's game, because every play counts. And before we wrap up, we want to hear from you. What are your expectations for Russell Wilson's first appearance as the Steelers' quarterback? Leave your comments below. The team has made a strategic move to strengthen its defensive lineup by signing the speedy cornerback Keandre Thomas, who was recently part of the Green Bay Packers. This signing comes at a crucial time, as the Steelers look to complete their 90-player roster for the preseason, especially after Grayland Arnold was placed on the reserve/injured list, leaving a vacant spot that Thomas will now fill. Keandre Thomas, 26, is a player who has had an interesting and sometimes challenging journey in the NFL. Born in Fort Smith, Arkansas, Thomas began his college career at the University of Minnesota, where he played for 4 seasons before transferring to Kansas State for his final year of eligibility in 2020. During his time at Minnesota, Thomas honed his skills as a cornerback, and upon arriving at Kansas State, he demonstrated his ability to go up against the best receivers in the country. Despite not being selected in the NFL draft, Thomas didn't give up and signed with the Cleveland Browns as an undrafted free agent in 2021. His first season was a challenge. After participating in just 1 preseason game, an injury sidelined him, and the Browns released him shortly after. However, his resilience led him to join the Los Angeles Chargers practice squad later that same year, where he continued to develop as a player. In 2022, Thomas had the opportunity to join the Green Bay Packers. Although he didn't secure a permanent spot on the starting roster, he alternated between the practice squad and the active roster throughout the season, allowing him to stay in shape and ready for any opportunity that might arise. However, his time with the Packers ended before he could debut in an official game, and he was released during the 2023 training camp. In early 2024, Thomas decided to continue his career in the United Football League, UFL, with the Houston Roughnecks, where he finally had the chance to showcase his talent on the field. During the spring season, Thomas was a key piece in the Roughnecks defense, recording 14 tackles and securing an interception in 10 games, demonstrating his ability to make crucial plays and his speed on the field. His performance in the UFL caught the attention of the Carolina Panthers, who signed him in late July 2024. However, his time with the Panthers was brief, as he was released just a week later, leaving him once again in free agency. Now, with a new opportunity in Pittsburgh, Thomas is ready to prove that he has what it takes to compete in the NFL. His speed, one of his most notable attributes, was evident in pre-draft tests, where he ran the 40-yard dash in an impressive 4.44 seconds. Although his explosiveness tests, like the short shuttle, were slightly less impressive, his on-field speed is undeniable and could be a great asset to the Steelers' defense, particularly as an outside cornerback. This signing shows that the Steelers are committed to finding the right pieces to strengthen their defense, which has been a hallmark of the team over the years. Keandre Thomas, with his experience on various teams and his recent performance in the UFL, arrives in Pittsburgh with great motivation and the hope of making an impact on the team. Steelers fans will be eager to see how Thomas adapts to his new environment and what impact he can have during the preseason and, potentially, the regular season. Rumors are heating up, and the Steelers are eyeing a potential trade with the Philadelphia Eagles for veteran cornerback Darius Slay. Let's dive into the details. Speculation about a trade between the Eagles and the Steelers has been intensifying. Darius Slay, an elite cornerback with a long NFL career, could be the key piece Pittsburgh needs to strengthen its defense. As both teams look for a successful season, this potential trade could have a significant impact on their playoff aspirations. Darius Slay, 33, is in his 12th NFL season. Despite his age, he remains one of the top players at his position. Last season, Slay showed he still has plenty to offer, though in a recent interview, he admitted his career might be nearing its end. "I'm not going to keep playing forever. I'll let the young guys shine." This suggests that the Eagles might be weighing his current value against the opportunity to gain future assets. For the Steelers, adding Slay could be a masterstroke. Pittsburgh's defense needs reinforcements, especially with Cameron Sutton suspended for the first 8 games of the season. While rookie Joey Porter Jr. has a lot of potential, having a veteran like Slay on the field could completely transform the Steelers' secondary. The combination of experience and talent could be just what Pittsburgh needs to compete at the highest level. For the Eagles, the decision isn't straightforward. Trading Slay could provide draft picks that would help them build for the future, but losing a defensive leader like him is a significant sacrifice. They might choose to invest in younger talents and give them more responsibilities, which could also be a smart long-term strategy. So, what do you think, Steelers fans? Do you believe Darius Slay would be a valuable addition to the team? Or would you prefer the Eagles to keep this veteran in their defense? Leave your comments and opinions below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like the video and stay tuned for all the updates we have for you. See you in the next video.